everyone, this is Rafael Miranda. I'm a student of a degree in English as second language in the Open National University, UNAT. In this opportunity, I was chosen by my peers to be the relator of this activity that consists in describe the participatory observation of this site according according to the topic proposed by the tutor. In this case, we work with the following partners: Joana Pacheco, María Karina Brijaldo Mata, Nancy Andrea Páez, Rosa Inés Martínez. All those partners were working hard to accomplish with this activity. For that reason, they did a good job. I don't know what happened with them at the final, but they only make their inputs, but finally nobody of them could finish the participatory observation making the SI. For that reason, I had to take the leadership in order to accomplish with the task and send it on time. Okay, tutor and peers, I'm gonna talk about the participatory observation. There were 5 questions. Each question has a special uh, meaning and a special message for all those people who are interested or who are learning to be teacher in the future. This action research or this participatory action or in this course has been a good experience for me and even for the other partners, but in some cases I feel that I haven't worked with the correct peers because I think that they don't have a good English level in this course and even other more that I have taken with some of them. But it is not a big deal for me. But I would ask them, or even better, I would recommend them that they have to try to choose the correct courses in order to participate and make good contribution to any activity. Okay, I have to start talking with the connection between English and Spanish in the curriculum. I think that nowadays institutions has been worried about the connection of these two subjects because of the need that these institutions want to find in prepare good students in order to learn the language correct and properly, and even though find teachers that can teach the language as if we were in an English spoken country. Uh, I think that the curriculum has good connection because not only English is being taught in English, but many other subjects has becoming a part of the learning process, and that's really good because students are gonna be better in their future in their near future because they are learning not only the language from the essence of the language but from the other subjects. So teacher must be well prepared in order to establish good communication with them. Uh, According to the languages and difference between cultures and identities, I think that in all institutions we are going to find many mixtures of people from everywhere, not only from the region or from the place where they are living. And I think that those institutions are well prepared to receive new people from new places, from new cultures. And that's a good point, because that's the way nowadays institutions has to know how to choose people. And even if they come from another place, the institutions have to offer them the opportunity to be taught and the opportunity to be educated in the way to be to be reformed people for the future. Um, I think that in some cases the mother tongue is essential to learn any language. If we don't use our mother tongue in a good way, how we are going to pretend to learn another language if we don't handle our same language? So for that reason, it's really important that all institutions first teach in the best way our mother tongue, and after that, we are going to have the opportunity to understand another language, another new language, not only English, but many other languages that new students can learn. But because many institutions not only teach English, but they teach another languages that are are really important for them and even for people. And I think that in every institution uh, there has been many fallacies trying to teach the language in early years because of, I don't know, teachers resources, methods of teach language or something else that could happen. But not no, I don't have to round the idea saying that all institutions are not good teaching or are bad teaching the language. I think that always we are going to have a disadvantage, and compared with the other institutions, private or public, they handle everything as they can do, or even uh, with the resources that they have. But I think that the language, being a good effort, has been focused in teaching the mother tongue in early years properly, in order to to teach new learners to acquire the language and to get the fluence they need to communicate something or with somebody. Um, I think that the accountability that have the institutions with teaching and learning language nowadays has been more uh, reflective, because of the preparation that has been having the teachers in these new fields that are really important. For that reason, those institutions are really worried about the process that they need to carry out to teach the language properly, and in that way they are going to know that if they have good good staff, a good teamwork trying to teach the language, that is going to be a good point to to see the future, not now, because everything has a process. And for that reason they have to be accountability to change and get the challenge change. I think that I disagree with teaching English in my country, because I consider that not all English teachers are well prepared to do that activity, to teach. I don't know, maybe in primary school the English is not being taught in a correct way, and these are a big fallacy, because uh, students are going to get boring acquiring the new language, and if teachers are not well trained to teach the language, that is going to be a big deal. Apart from the resources, if the institution don't have good resources, the English is not going to be a good option to new students. Thank you very much. I hope to you enjoy my video. I wait for your comments. Thank you for your tutor, for your class, for your instructions. I hope that this activity accomplished with the requirements that you asked for. Thank you very much. Goodbye.